Stop trying to control your company. Hey guys, Jen Karesker here, your EOS certified implementer. Today we're going to talk about letting go of control of your company a little bit. So let's talk about why entrepreneurs should actually take a step back, reevaluate their company. Many entrepreneurs, they try to control the company, right? We have 136 issues every single day that get thrown at us. And we try to control every single situation of the company. But the first thing that we do is we take a step back and we actually work on the business and not in the business. That is the first mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs make. So why do entrepreneurs make that mistake? To be very transparent, they don't know any better. They weren't educated properly on how they should work on their business. Or on top of that, they haven't assessed the company enough to put the processes and procedures in order for those issues not to arise. But the main thing is that they don't have rocks set in place, right? Rocks. Rocks are your 90-day action items that need to get done. When you start having those rocks, it starts to alleviate all the 136 issues that get pounced on you every single day. So let's talk about rocks. When I work with companies and clients, I take them on this little journey with me. I said, let's imagine a vase. We have a vase, and if we fill up the vase with 136 issues from our company that's happening every day, and let's just consider that sand, right? So we fill up the vase with sand. Well, then we start trying to put some pebbles in there. And pebbles are like to-dos. They're the things that need to get done weekly that are really important. So now we have a vase that's filled with sand. We're adding a couple pebbles in there now. But then we have rocks, those big boulders, right? Those big action items that need to get done, do or die of the company. So say, for instance, you want to level up and you need to hire a CFO. Well, that's a rock. I need to hire a CFO within the next 3 months or the next 6 months or within the year. Well, try shoving that rock in the vase. Is it going to fit? No, because it's filled. It's filled to the brim with sand, pebbles. So what I do is I take my clients through a journey. With that journey, we take the vase, we start with the big rocks, and we throw the big rocks in there. We put the due dates of when the rocks are due. So 3 months, 6 months, a year. We have that situated in the vase. Then what we do is we start throwing in those pebbles. Those pebbles are a 7-day action item, your to-dos. Those are something that you discuss weekly in your meetings. Then when you get hit with 136 issues every single day, you have room to make sure that you're getting everything done within the company, right? So that is how I explain rocks. And that is why you should definitely look into facilitating those rocks into your company. So here's a story of a business owner that couldn't let go of control in their company. They're holding on to every single piece of the company. They are micromanaging people, they're running teams, they're taking over finance, and they are literally melting at the spot. So what happens is you can do it for a time period until you start to actually break down. But what happens overall with all of that is now you start micromanaging people. Your time isn't well spent in different areas, so you're not getting something done 100%, right? So maybe you're doing 30% in each area, and you're not having the time to delegate what you need in those areas for the company to grow in those areas. So you're actually doing a disservice. And then to top it off, you're probably irritating a lot of people that work for you because you're micromanaging them. So therefore, they don't feel like they're doing their job accordingly of what they need for you. And eventually, you're going to start to get fallout. So you're going to start losing your employees or team members. And then on top of that, you're going to be losing your sanity because you're going to be burned out. So as you can see, the holdup in most companies is the business owner. And that's why it is so important that you start implementing those rocks, because that alone is going to get you out of your own way and actually working on the business and not in the business. So let me ask you a question. Do you own a company or do you own a job? So if you're wanting to actually own a company and not a job, follow down below and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.